My name's Rachel Schallon. I'm a licensed professional counselor here at Associates of Brief Therapy. I've been here for almost 4 years. I have experience working in individual counseling here in private practice as well as hospital work inpatient. I have worked with just an eclectic group of people, but I seem very passionate about working with teenage girls, as well as marriage counseling and family counseling. Some of the symptoms or things people that come to see me most often describe as anxiety and depression, or maybe some self-esteem issues. So I tend to really work on finding what their gifts are and highlighting those and really helping them try to find the ways to live their best life. I like to meet people where they are in life, learn their stories, and find little ways that we can sprinkle in some wisdom and some tips and tricks to get them feeling better and moving on a good foot forward in their life. So one of the things, like I just said, is trying to meet people where they are and just understanding their story, but also, our thoughts really come in and hone in to kind of how we feel about ourselves and what we do. And so getting to know kind of the narrative in their head, and trying to work with them on creating some new pathways and some new narratives. I once had a client that she didn't believe in herself. She didn't feel good enough. She didn't know what to do or how to help herself, and she was looking for other people to help. And what she didn't realize at the time was that she had the power within her to find a new way. And together we discovered it. That's the other thing. We are kind of the masters of ourselves, so we can discover these new intricate pathways for ourselves. And once she lit onto that and found it, she began to make some changes in her life. And then I was just watching, but it was really cool to be there and to see her experiences and to catch her when she was feeling anxious and teaching her things. Anxiety is something that I feel very passionate about helping people with, especially younger girls too, as they're trying to find their identity in this world, and just be able to understand that they're not alone, and that together, and hearing other people's stories, we can work together and get them feeling better and helping them live the life they want to live. One of the things that happens with anxiety is our thoughts can start to run, and we can get really lost in our thoughts. And there's different thought patterns that we'll have. One of them is kind of the, what if or should have thought patterns, like, I should have done that. Oh, what if I had done that? And then we just kind of get lost in that cycle. So one thing, a trick that I like to teach people, and I also use myself, is a grounding exercise called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's really just take a deep breath in and just kind of take in the moment. So it's like naming 5 things you see around you, 4 things you hear. With that one, it's nice to close your eyes and just really listen. 3 things that you feel. It could be, if you're in the car, it could be your seat, your steering wheel. If you're at home, it could be the table. It could be maybe you're folding laundry. What does that fabric feel like? Is there a smell that you're noticing? Is there a taste that you're noticing? Just kind of coming back and letting the senses kind of take us just right down to the ground level. And that just clears away those thoughts, because we're counting, we're having to use our senses, and we're breathing. And so it just kind of relaxes the body at the same time. So with the 5 different senses, we like to practice kind of deep breathing with that too, because it's just a nice way to kind of take the thoughts in our head, put them to the side for a second, and focus on something else. And what's cool about it is that you can do it anywhere. So I could be walking outside and need a change of scenery. I've gotten overwhelmed about something. And we'll take a walk outside and I'll say, name 5 things that you see. And we'll do that. 4 things that you hear. Like to have your eyes closed for that one so you can really take it in. 3 things that you notice you feel. Maybe the wind's blowing, you can feel it on your skin. Maybe the temperature of the air. Maybe you notice that, you ran your hand down your pants and they feel rough today, or whatever that is, just getting that sensory element in. Maybe you notice a smell, like something's blossoming and you're smelling flowers. Maybe you had a mint in your pocket and there's some leftover mint, but you're just kind of inviting the senses into your life and to that moment. So it just takes away everything else that was going on.